Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hold on, Matt. Oh gosh, wrong one. The bot did not start. Give me 1 second to get the bot going. And then you can do the daily check-in. Hold on, you're gonna have to redo the daily check-in, but I can refund your points. Ooh, I hope that I don't have to. I've got things are all over the place in the wrong spot. Okay. I will refund your 1 point. Alright, get the background music on. It is too early, friends. It is too early. That's fine. That's fine. Refund points. Refund points. Okay, your points have been refunded. I'll try my best. There we go. It's working now. Morning. I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I think starting Monday at 9 a.m. with AKM was a great idea? I don't know. Was it? No. I'm not awake enough for this shit. Oh, you can't redeem it again. Oh, I can manually update it though. Hold on. I can manually update it for you. We had Kristen needs to be at 11. Cool. And then Matt. Should be at 12. Cool. It should work now. Well, it's reflected. I can manually update it at that. No, we don't want to exit. I wanted to. Oh, I need to grab the tissues too. We have reached cold season. Because I see what happened. So like the Mix It Up, the one that does the Daily Korok, is like a bot that runs on my computer. It's not a web-based bot. Not yet. I think they're looking to add that. Now I gotta figure out where it is.
Okay, that was a 10 out of 10.
Isn't that great? And the alert thing is so obnoxiously large. I love it so much. All of the alerts are going to be that obnoxiously large. That's not just a Lorenzo one, but I love it. Matt, it's just an option in the sound alerts. That's what I was doing yesterday morning. I'm so glad I found it. Thanks, Golden. I'm gonna need it. I can't tell you though. I haven't played Breath of the Wild since before Echoes came out. I will probably do one tomorrow. Depends on how long. I have to go in for my thyroid ultrasound in the morning. So it just depends how long it takes me to get back from that. Hopefully it doesn't take very long. I don't know though. You never know. Am I probably gonna pay a stupid amount to get this done? Yeah. Where is this? I'm gonna have to... I think we have it in this one. Users, oh. Can I... Okay, I can copy that. This is one of those things that I have to do it now. Or else I will forget. I was looking in the complete. This isn't right. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. Cool. Alright, we're fixed. That's fixed. Problem solved. But yeah, I'll do a co-working stream probably tomorrow. Matt, you are also still stream boss, so you get your 100 points. Where would you like them to go? And I still need to get... I don't, YouTube, I'm sorry, I'm ignoring you for the moment. Good morning, Moses. Sorry. My chat was not open because I am a bad content creator. Well, no, I set up my chat early. Started, please. Perfect. I set up the chat early. Or I set up the stream early. But then the tab closed. But here we are. Okay. Cool. There's... I don't even remember the shortcuts for speedrunning. Alright. We are doing... First Stardew. Perfect. Stardew's still holding out in the lead. And Kristen put 500.
I got 2 subscribers. Got 2 subscribers? Someone's a star.
And Jason with the reset. Thank you, Jason. Kristen, where would you like your points? And Jason, where would you like your points? We're here now. Okay, Wind Waker. Okay. Back to Stardew Valley. Alright, alright. Alright, Kristen's putting 500. Yeah. the Wind Waker. And Jason is doing... It looks super cute. I've been watching Lorenzo play. Yeah, Jason's got your back. You need some goddamn freaking sprinklers. Yeah, I've never played Stardew Valley. Never played Stardew Valley. Kristen's gonna boycott my stream for a little bit. That's when Kristen's gonna be able to conveniently do co-working streams. Probably be on a different Sunday game. I don't know. We might do like 2. I don't know. I don't stream enough for this. I need to add like another day of gaming streaming, but I don't got time. I don't got time. To craft, you need so much stuff. A 1 year guide. A year 1 guide and changed everything. Was having a bad time at the start, but now it's getting better. Nice. Kristen gives up. It's okay. Damn it. We will get to Wind Waker afterwards. There we go. No. What do you mean we won't? Wind Waker will be after Stardew. Who's gonna... It's... Communities. Y'all are silly. Oh no, my chat. What is going on here? Where is... What is happening? Oh, no? Brown. I don't know what that is. Mike. Why is my chat... over my... I never had to turn my phone on. I'm sorry. Yeah, what? Is it the overlay? It's the overlay. Okay, hold on a second. I'm a professional.
Okay, that was a 10 out of 10.
Okay, I did make it on Canva. I did make it on Canva. I have the Pro. Let's save. Streams, chats. Okay, good. So I can attempt something. Yeah. Ah, no, undo. I want this thing. No, stop. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. All right. Well, right now the game is fixing Katie's stream. Because I apparently... I'm going to delete it for a second. No, we'll just add a new one. Let's go. I am a professional. There we go. Okay, we can at least, the chat is now right. We good. I do a lot of my stuff in Canva because I pay for the premium, so I get a lot of the graphics and stuff for free. Okay. Now, you know what? Honestly, that doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that. There we go. I don't know what I'm moving. Okay. Okay.
We run this, let's go! I'm in a snuggie, I'm in a snuggie. Everybody look at me, cause I'm all up in a snuggie. I'm in a snuggie, I'm in a snuggie, take a good.
Oh no, I gotta fix it because I got cut off. So we have like that still isn't 100% right. So there is, where do you want your points? But there's like local morning radio show hosts that they make like really stupid songs. Oh yeah. This is from I was in college. So this is like 14, 15 years ago. I have a couple more. I think I have Filet-O-Fish on there. I haven't uploaded Ball Shorts yet. So yeah, it's a bit. It's a full song. It is a full song. A parody of I'm on a Boat. It's hilarious and stupid and yeah. Alright, are we ready? I think now that we can see chat, and I'll tweak it, I gotta fix it. That's future Katie's thing. Let me get, where's my... Okay. I think we have everything. My cat was doing something, and it kind of sounded like someone was walking upstairs. So I may be murdered. This might be it for me, but okay. I think we're good. We have everything. It's me. Time to find that Kilton guy. I need to figure out a better way to do my ads. I wish I could just turn them off. I make so little from them. We'll just run that now. I think most people here are subscribed. I usually do like 30 seconds. Oh no, 1 minute turns off pre-roll for 21 minutes. I really try to avoid the pre-roll ads. I want someone, if they're popping into my chat or like popping into my stream for the first time, to not see ads. I know a lot of people do like the 3 minutes an hour, which I could probably start doing outside of speedrunning. Just like every hour, take a 3-minute break. I know Jason does something similar. A couple of other streamers I have watched do something similar.
Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Yeah. Like, I can see when one is coming up. If I haven't... I usually, like, when I start the stream, I will run at least one pre-roll. And that usually gets me, like, through the beginning chit-chat stuff. Yeah, I can see a timer in my back end. We're gonna see how much we remember. This is gonna go horribly. Because yeah, let's restart a speedrun I haven't done in 2 months on a Monday at 9 AM. Great idea. So yeah, I could just do the 3 minutes for, you know, especially for stuff like this. Where like, I'm loosely doing a speed run. Come on. Come on, there we go. My Genshin habits are popping through. And then just not care when it comes to like an actual run. But I would be fine for like co-working streams too. Yeah, Matt, you're subscribed to me, so you won't see ads. You shouldn't see ads. You shouldn't see, like, we're minimizing the stream and showing you an ad. There's probably still banner ads and stuff. But as a subscriber, you don't see ads. Or if you have Twitch Turbo. I don't pay for Twitch Turbo. We need tree branch. Yeah. The couple of streamers that I watch with regularity, I subscribe to. like runner guy. He is my Sunday morning entertainment. Yeah, I don't really like runner guy is really the only one. Yeah, it's up to people I want extra support. It's stupid because I'm not making any more money. I love the emotes. That's also fair. Hey, subscribing to a channel because they have awesome emotes, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Totally worth it. Also, let me know how the sound balance is. I know the background music is a bit loud for me.
Link.
Sound
Head
is
for
good.
the point
Okay.
marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
I'm not quite actively monitoring it. I have to have extra stuff open when I'm speedrunning, so things are covered. Okay. That was close. Oh, that's not gonna work if I don't have the, Oh, that angle was weird. That angle. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did with the angle. There we go. Katie, you can't clip. Why is that not? Okay. It's taking that long to understand. Fair. Okay. Yeah, it's not that one. It's definitely this crosshair. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get this fast enough that he's not here. I have to remember all the stuff now. Oh my gosh, this is all about remembering the strats. It's gonna be a little rough today. This is gonna be rough. But we will make it through. It's gonna be okay. Ooh, I did not want to throw it, but that's okay. Hi, Meow. Yeah, I was a couple minutes late because this one, of course, needed food right then and there. Hey, WS. I like Breath of the Wild better. 100%. That's why I'm speedrunning this and not Tears. Hello? Okay, Mio, if you sit in front of the TV, I can't see. Appreciate the lurk. Mio, we're not, no, we're not doing chaos today, honey. Come here. No chaos today. Oh gosh. Flopping out of my hand. Stop. No chaos today. Can we have a no chaos day? The same thing, but a little bit more tedious. Yeah. You know what? I watched a really good video about why Tears was not very good. And it kind of like, yeah, here we go with Meow. It kind of, I think, like, I don't say sum up, because the video, I think, was like 3 hours long. Nope. But it, I think, articulated in very real, like, easy to understand terms why well, not really easy to understand, but like elaborated why I think Breath of the Wild's the better game. Because, like, I think, hey Mio, hey Mio, can you stop trying to knock stuff off my wall, please? Mio. Hey. It's chaos. It's chaos. Hey, Z-Lathe. How are you? Mio. Oh my gosh, we're starting. It's starting. Hi. What is this chaos today? Like, some of the things that I think, like, made Breath of the Wild charming, I did. Well, her treats are where they have been, but that's not the issue. Hey, come here, Mio. Honey, come on. Okay, you need to stop acting like you don't ever get attention, and that you don't ever get, you had food upstairs, and that you don't ever get treats, and that you don't ever get to just sit. She slept between my legs all night. Couldn't move. She was there. Hi, what's up? Okay, you don't get to cause chaos and they get a treat. That's not how this works. I think... Okay. Oops, I meant I got distracted where I was because I'm fighting with the cat. Like, music, fantastic. Colgera theme slaps. Alright. The music and stuff that they added, like, all of that stuff, great. But if I'm going for a one-to-one comparison between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I just don't think that Tears lived up to what I think it could have been. No, okay. Mio. Mio, don't make me put you up. Mio. I'll put you upstairs. You gotta stop. I don't like just leaving, like, locking her upstairs. I'd rather her have the freedom to move around, but might have to just put her upstairs. Mio! Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go put her upstairs. This is... Hi. Come on. Come on. You're not being good. No. Mio. No. If you're gonna be bad, you're gonna be bad. Sorry, I topped off her food while I was upstairs. Since she, oh shit. I'm used to doing things in a very specific order, and when I get lost, forget it. No, I did it in the right order. I just didn't actually... Okay, anyway, back to the discussion. Let's see. I thought it was very good as soon as left went downhill. Breath of the Wild stayed good. Yeah, I think he had some saxophone music. Yeah, the wind instruments are fantastic. Like, the music, always good. Never, I don't think I've met a Zelda game where the music wasn't good. I think for me is with how long that they had to develop it, on top of how much was reused from Breath of the Wild, I was expecting more. And I think what some of the charms of Breath of the Wild, like, I know a lot of people had criticism of, like, Breath of the Wild, like, the music feeling too light like not enough. It works in a game like Breath of the Wild. If you go to, like, it's the same thing with like something like Elden Ring, where it's really open world and exploratory, and the world is meant to convey that emptiness. It makes sense for Breath of the Wild. I always say this, would Breath of the Wild music work in any other Zelda game? No, it wouldn't. Does it work for Breath of the Wild? Absolutely. And like, I know there was a pandemic in the middle of that as well. So to some degree, I get it, but like also, you reused a lot of the stuff from Breath of the Wild. So like, you weren't starting from complete scratch. All right. I can tell you the amount like of time, like a template or even like a starting point saves when it comes to creating something. That's why like it like why I always say if I can find even a piano reduction of a song that I want to cover, then like my job is a bunch easier because I'm not starting from absolute scratch. Some of the work is already done, which is fantastic. So like, you weren't starting from scratch with Tears of the Kingdom. Good or bad? Yeah. It should have streamlined the process, but it just took as long. Yeah. And I think, like, I had a problem with some of the story. Like, some of the story just made no sense. Like, we're talking, like, a couple of years removed from Breath of the Wild, right? So, like, where are the towers? Where are all the guardians? Where are the shrines? Like, the Breath of the Wild shrines. There are so many things that, like, where did some of this stuff go? Why do half of these characters not know who Link is? If Link had saved the princess who had been missing for 100 years and presumed dead, how does, how do characters not know that? Alternate timeline? I guess maybe that feels a little too convenient for something that is supposed to be a sequel. You know? But that wasn't apparent enough, in my opinion, for it to make sense story-wise. It feels like another retcon that fans use. Zelda being in the past was not a thing in Breath of the Wild. I don't know. For me, that feels like a weak argument. It's not a sequel to a new story set in the same location with common characters. I don't know. I felt like it was being touted as a sequel. Does that make sense? The marketing was making it feel like a sequel. I don't know. I think then if that's the case, it's not different enough. It's, to me, for me personally. That's not to say I didn't enjoy my time in Tears, right? Let me put that out there. All of my criticism of Tears do not take away the fact that, like, I enjoyed my playthrough of Tears. But some of these criticisms are part of the reason why I have not gone back to 100% tiers, and why I would rather rather play more Breath of the Wild through speedruns and bingos. Dragon tier should have been shown in order regardless of what location. I agree, Lorenzo. That's another criticism I had. Is that the dragon tier should have been shown in order. Because it's a little jarring if you go and see, like, Sonya dies before you see anything else. I think I saw that cutscene kind of early in my playthrough. I don't remember that. I would have to double check. Just got here and gotta go. I appreciate it, Squirrel. Squirrel's like, we leaving now. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Nah, meeting, it's fair. Fair. Meetings are the worst. But no, I appreciate you popping by for a couple minutes. I'll be here for a couple of hours in case your meeting is not super long. But yeah, they weren't really in order in Breath of the Wild either. Watch the memories. Not just tier memories. Fair. Yeah. I think the location could have been a little bit different then. To more like... I don't know. It's something that I can say that I was not a fan of, but I'm not entirely sure how to solve it. But I also... I don't know. It's hard to properly describe. Sorry, I was just about to go get stuff that I would get in bingos. And we're not doing a bingo, Katie. Could have been moved, maybe then I'd be okay with it. Yeah. There was definitely... See, I think... that's what it is that Tears was a little bit more story heavy, which is fine, which I think why, in my opinion, the memory order is a little bit more important in Tears than it is Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is very light on story because it was really more about the exploration. It was more about... And I'm now realizing that's not entirely what Lorenzo was talking about, but that's what triggered the thought. And fuck. We are very rusty with this. Because we should be off plateau by now. We still have 2 shrines. I know I can get it off of this little... But that's what a derust is for. I think that's part of my problem with Tears, is that it's not same enough to be a sequel, but it's not different enough to be a new story in a new game, and in the same world. Does that make sense? And like Tears was a little bit more story heavy, so I feel like the memories, like the Tears memories should have been a little bit more... Should have been a little bit more... and thought out with where they were placed, so that you weren't potentially seeing like a big spoiler moment early in the exploration. And I think, like, Tears really tried to capture the vibe of Breath of the Wild, but, like, I just don't think it did. And one thing that I always said was that, like, kind of think they would have had both Breath and Tears originally as one game. It could have been good. Yeah. We're doing great today with this. Yeah, I think like I said, the biggest thing is it wasn't same enough to be a sequel, and it wasn't different enough to be like new story, same world. And I think for me, as someone who like wants to collect all the things, do all of the things, it had one too many things to do. It had the Koroks and the signs and the recipes that you can track to make sure you got all of them, and the armor and all the armor upgrades, and so, and all the side quests, and the caves and the monsters. So it just had one too many things to do. And again, that's not to say that I didn't enjoy my time playing. Blue hands. Which, not gonna lie, they were scary the first time. But like, after you know how to handle them, it's just like, oh, okay. And I think it partially fell into the, damn it. Ugh. I think it partially fell into the trap of I keep bouncing. What? Oh, we are running out of food to eat for this. I think it partially fell into the trap of adding what I call gimmicks for the sake of content. Like some of the things that you could do. Thank you. I think were put in there for the sake of people making funny videos. Which in and of itself is not a bad thing. But that's not what I'm looking for out of a game. Again, does not mean that I did not enjoy my time playing Tears. I had a great time. I should go back and play it again at some point. But I think some of those reasons are the reason why I just find myself wanting to play Breath of the Wild instead. You know, it's just some of those things that make me just, I would rather play Breath of the Wild. And I do not want to take away, you know, other people's enjoyment of it. I have a ton of people who I've talked to who vastly prefer Tears over Breath of the Wild. And for some of the reasons that I said, I didn't like it. Some people liked all of the different collectibles because they're not people who feel the need to collect all of the things. They're happy getting some here, some there. They liked having other things other than Koroks to collect. Absolutely fair. Absolutely valid. What some people enjoy versus what I enjoy, different. No shade there. But these are some of the reasons why I prefer Breath of the Wild over Tears. When you're asking me 1-to-1, which one would I rather play? And 100% it's Breath of the Wild. Excuse me. So, I know it's a hot topic of debate. But ultimately, you know, I think, like, it just comes down to personal preferences. Appreciate the lurk, Matt. It comes down to personal preferences. You're good. You're good. I assume people are at work and have things to do and are dipping in and out as they do said work. I'm happy to sit here silently while I brood about how goddamn I've lost a lot in the 2 months I haven't played. Or we can start on more topics that I can be controversial over. I would much rather be controversial over Breath of the Wild versus Tears than other topics. But I'm hoping for Breath of the Wild how the world's specially built for it, and Tears just like also put in that world. Exactly, MJ. That's a great way of putting it. That's an absolute great way of putting it. The world was specifically built for Breath of the Wild, and then Tears was just kind of plopped on top. Which again, I think goes back to my point of not same enough to be a sequel and not different enough to be different, you know. And also just like I was a little underwhelmed with the depths, and I was a little underwhelmed with the sky portions. Like they just felt a little too empty, which like I felt like which is fine for Breath of the Wild, because like that was the whole vibe of the game and it was like brand new. But like I don't think you can get away with that in Tears because like we've already seen the map. And yeah, it was kind of fun to go back and be like, oh yeah, I know that there was a Korok here before. Is there something here now? But had more biomes and it would have been better, like make them all creepy underwater base. Ah! I'm losing. That's fine. That's also fine. I'm reading MJ's chat and not paying attention. And water-based under Zora. Yeah, and snowy under Cold and Hebra. I mean, they had one tiny section in Eldin where there was like the volcano. And it's just like, okay, that could have been everywhere though. Like that would have been cool. As much as I hate swimming underwater, having like that kind of section in the depths under where Zora is would have been kind of cool. But yeah, again, like, I know MJ, you still play a lot of Tears, so like, doesn't make it bad. And like, I really wish we as kind of a society moved away from thinking criticism means I hate the thing. You know, just because I have things I don't like about Tears and why I would prefer to play... I went the wrong way. Please don't fall all the way down. Thank you. And like why I would rather play Breath of the Wild does not mean that I think like no one should play Tears. Yeah, I just prefer Breath. Yeah, same. Exactly, MJ. Precisely. Don't have a problem with Tears. I just prefer Breath of the Wild. And like I can say the same for like all of my favorite games. I freaking love Nier Automata. All right. We all know how much I love Nier Automata. I drove to Washington, D.C. with my kid to go see a concert for Nier Automata. But, like, there's definitely some valid criticisms in that game. %, you know? The opening sequence, if you die, you have to, like, start from the beginning. Kind of annoying. And, you know, parts A and B. Kind of annoying. Doesn't mean I love the game any less. Some segments can be just downright a pain in the ass. Collecting some things are super rare and a pain. So people can be critical, yeah. And for me, like, it gets people talking about it. Because ultimately, some of the things that I'm critical of are down to personal preference. Like I mentioned, I thought Tears had one too many things to collect between the caves with the bubbles and the signs and the recipes and the 900. You still had 900 Koroks. Yeah. Exactly. Like, while I think that's one too many things, as someone who personally likes to collect all of the things, some people might, I know, like I said, some people loved that aspect. Some people liked all the different collectibles because they're not the ones to collect all of the things. They don't care if they get 900 Koroks. If they get enough to upgrade some slots, that's all they care about. They don't care to get all the Addison signs. They do a couple as they come across them, and that's good enough for them. I don't think this is good. I think I need to. If I can sit and play Kingdom Hearts with its... Yeah. Yeah, it was like one too many collectibles. Yeah, exactly. Same, MJ. Same. We on the same wavelength there. I don't have enough food to do this. There were a lot of locations. We're gonna restart. Let's get through Plateau again. We're de-resting. We have no intentions of getting through a full run today. We're getting back in the swing of things. It's been too long since we've played. Yeah, there were a lot of locations. Like I said, I have not gone back to 100% Tears. I have not played since last year. Because for me, I'd rather play Breath of the Wild again. I'd rather do AKM or 100% or bingos. Which I saw they have a new bingo challenge. I'm debating doing it. that's going to delay AKM more. I don't know. And I really wanted to get on the leaderboard this year. I need like another month. And another 2 days in the week. With another 3 hours in the day.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Let's see if we can get plateau a little bit faster than 38 minutes. Gonna scope first. Ugh, I didn't turn it fast enough. Sorry, I sound a little nasally. I have a bit of a head cold. Damn it. This is usually one of those ones that I get like first try. It's a bit too long. Bad. I did one too many jumps. Oh, that's reminded. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe today's like a plat only. We just see how far we can get. It's just, it's getting back in the habit. It's getting, like, getting the muscle memory back. No, I got that. Let's go.
That is a Sheikah slate.
They just did not want to
It will help
investigate
guide you
that
after your
whistle.
long slumber.
Excuse me. Oh, that was perfect. Hey, Groovy, how are you? Happy Monday morning. I'm probably got in the right spot. This doesn't look 100% right. We might have trouble getting out. Oh, the fairies in tears. GG. No small feet. Okay, no, we were in a okay spot. Thought maybe we were in a bad spot for that. Yeah. Good job, nice. Excuse me. My gosh. My energy is still not where it needs to be. But it's fine because my doctor asked me what dose of medicine I wanted to be on, so it's okay. I'm sure it's gonna be, it'll all work out. There we go. Now they come in. Yes, what do you want me to do? Yeah. I'm gonna be looking for a new doctor. And maybe just try to do my follow-up with them. Because, like, I do not trust the competency of this doctor now. Sure, Moses, what's up? You may ask a question. I might have an answer, and if I don't, I'll probably make it up.
Point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
I don't think that aggroed that Boko. Yeah. Perfect. That's what I need to do. Nope. did not see me. How do you feel if someone challenged you to a race in a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I'd be down. Wouldn't be very good, but I'd be down. Whew, okay. Nyum. It's been a while since I played Mario Kart 8, but I'd probably practice. I probably want to practice. If I'm being challenged, I gotta practice. Ah! No. There we go. I just say nyom. That's a good one. Nyom. Zoom zoom. I'm sorry. Fred the cat says hello via headbutting the phone. Hello, Fred the cat. Okay, my kitty had to be kept out of the basement because she was chaos this morning and I was not having it. I also don't know where the dog is. He's been very quiet this morning as well. He's less chaos. Not chaos free, but less chaos. Eek. Tumble tumble. Fred thrives on chaos. Yeah, Mio is pure chaos. It's just nothing but chaos. Half an hour later and you're back. Has it been a half hour? I feel like it's only been a couple minutes. It's only been a couple minutes. Time is a construct, yeah. It doesn't mean anything. 8:30 for mag, or for bombs. That's not too bad. I'll take that. It could be shorter, but 8:30 is not terrible, especially getting back into the swing of all of this. But how have your runs been going, MJ? I know you've been working on 100% glitchless, correct? I'm curious. Almost done with practice run number 2. Just got sick last week, so I didn't finish again like I hope. Fair. I feel ya. 'Tis the season for getting sick. Excuse me. That's not too bad, though. Are you hoping for, like, a specific time before? Are you, like, do you plan on doing an official run, I guess? Haven't had a cold in ages, forgot how bad they can suck. Yeah. No. Okay, that was weird. I just do not want to exit all the time. I mean, yeah, it's mainly just Just have to plan when I can make an official run work. Yeah. I wanted to get, like, my hundo run to, I think, I was shooting for, like, 35 before I was going to set, like, in the weekend to do it. Get some practice runs in, yeah. No, it's fair, it's fair. I definitely want to get back to hundo, but I kind of want to get a run on the board so I can say that I can feel like I can call myself a speedrunner with it the second time. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that first run is always like, there's some spots where you're like, where do I need to go? Where is that thing? How do I get there? Because there's a couple of Koroks, especially like if you don't have the map, can be very tricky. Like up in Hebra, Garuda Highlands. Oh my gosh, excuse me. That if you don't 100% know where you're going, forget it. Made some changes to Raw Jason Gaming. Yes, once I finish the run and no changes. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, there's always like the tweaking of things. Then I'll time a practice run to get an idea of time. Yeah. Pardon me. Speaking of cold. Yeah, there was, I think even like when I was doing Jason's route, there are a couple things that I changed that just made sense for like how I like to play versus what kind of made sense in my brain. And then when I switched to doing the quote normal hundo route, I changed a couple things around that were just better suited for, again, for how I like to play, for what my strengths and weaknesses are. Copping off the couple of towers a little earlier in the route. Yeah, that's completely fair. Yeah, and with hundo, even if you're like 100, like even if you're operating at 100% efficiency, like there are still some places where like you are running past a couple of times. So that makes complete sense. But yeah, there's just like things that like like even with AKM, I've made some changes just because like I'm not comfortable enough in like the floor is lava in some sections. So like I'd rather grab the tower so I can get a couple of easy warp shrines than bang my head against a wall. You know, stuff like that. It's fair. And I talked about that in... I did an interview for Zelda Dungeon. For their Dungeon Runner series. And I talked about, like, you know, you see so much of speedrunning being, like, the top people doing things, you know, 100% efficiency and all of that. But, like, there's, you know, a decent number of what I like to dub casual speedrunners. People who, and I talked about Jason a bit in that interview as well, because Jason was really the one that encouraged me. It's like, you don't have to do the freaking Guardian. You don't 100% have to do the run like at what the optimal route is. You can do things a little bit more casually. You can pick things up in an order that makes sense to you or play to your strengths and weaknesses. Stuff like that. That's why I opted for glitchless. Exactly. Or choose to do things glitchless, because then you don't have to worry about tips and, you know, you don't have to worry about, like, the glitches that make things faster. You can focus on more, like, how the game was intended to be played. Stuff like that. But, like, I guess making it more... You know, I talked about, like, making it more welcoming to new people who might not have the... Like, not everyone can do this full time and, like, you know, spend 8-10 hours a day practicing or running and stuff like that. Or can spend multiple days a week for 4 or 5 hours at a time grinding a run. And if some people want to, great, but, like, I like doing that, but also, like, I have other interests, I have other things, I have other priorities. So there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, I'm not trying to be the best AKM, but I want a decent time, so I can just be on the leaderboard and say, hey, look, there's my name. I did the thing. So, like, right now, like, my split times show my average, not my best. So it's like, okay, am I better than my average? Did I do better than my average right here? Oh, awesome, great. That means I'm getting a little bit better. Oh, I did worse than my average? Well, what happened? What went wrong? That kind of stuff is interesting to me. And that might partially come from, like, my industrial engineering background, where, like, it was all about making things better, making things more efficient. The 1% improvement. Like, what can I do to get a little bit better here? Do I... You know what? We're gonna try it. I don't need it. I don't think I need to preserve a save, right? I think I could just save right here. You know what? We're gonna practice this. I don't know why I saved all the way back here. This one. I don't remember for sure. We're gonna practice to see if we can... I don't think this is the tree. I think it's the other tree, but we're gonna try it anyway. Yeah. Lurk for work nonsense, no problem. I appreciate the lurk. Yeah, I didn't think that was the tree. I think it's this one. I have to go back and look. Did I check this before I started doing it? Nah. Why would I do that? That's silly. Yeah, it's definitely this tree. No. Oh, I freaking did it! Let's go! Hell yeah! Oh, that felt good.
Okay, that was a 10 out of 10.
Thanks, Matt. I love that sound bit so much. I had to like re-upload it like 6 times because it kept cropping it weird. Like when I uploaded it to the sound thing, it was like I was able to like trim some of the dead air that I had on it, but then it was cropping it weird. It was like, no, we have to have the whole thing. It's so good. Thanks, Lorenzo. I love it so much. It's perfect. It's just, it's perfect. I just love it so much. As someone who used to be the walking soundbite, I appreciate that I am no longer the walking soundbite. Parent in a past life. Love it. I love it. Alright, we're gonna pause this real quick. And we're gonna... Can I... Okay, we can pause that. Cool. I want to see... Give Dotso some views. Oh, 42. Diazzo 42. That's his hundo. Where's the... With all of his OOT tricks. Here it is. Dotso's just so good at everything. Oh, and I just now realized that the background music stopped. Someone should have said something. It was just very noticeable after I was stopped. I was not talking and the game's not going. Apparently none of us noticed. Come on, chat. Oh, Weebless is right there to the tree. Oh, interesting. Does he pick up another pot lid? Oh, he does it from a different tree. Okay, well, you know what? It still worked for me, so... Okay, getting around stasis. Oh, he goes so fast. He's just so fast. Okay, Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Shoot. We're gonna try that. I'm like tabbing over as if it's... I'm gonna do a save here. I didn't do it fast enough. Sorry, I am just so tired. I'm telling you, man, the thyroid is the impa of the body. Alright, it gatekeeps everything. Like, how do you get Link to stay on? I need to know. Standing there? You just stand there? Do you just stand there? Link, because Link doesn't, because I need it to go more up. Is it because it's going more horizontal? So I need it to go straight up, and that's how Link stays on it? Okay, I'm not getting it to go up enough. No.
I got 2 subscribers. Got 2 subscribers. Someone's a star.
Mike, thanks for the resub and get your channel points. Let's try this one more time. No! That did not do it. Okay, that's gonna require some practice. So let's just load the autosave and we'll keep going. Tired? Me too. I'm ready for a nap. Got too much shit to do today though. Alright. Though if I do get up there, that does save me 1 warp. So... does save me 1 warp. No! Link! I celebrated too early. I celebrated too early. Alright, we're gonna pause it here too, because I want to practice this one bomb. I think I can get this one bomb now. We saved here. We don't get very many chances at this. Ow. That was not gonna work ever. Damn it. Link, can you stay on this pillar, please? Thank you. It's not high. Tumblesy, 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 tumblesy. Yeah. This might be better suited to practice, like on my main file. Okay. All right, we can do it. We can get that. We can totally get that. We can totally get that. I think that's worth it, actually. Until it loads back in. As long as I... That was not it. There we go. Cool. That might be the play. If I can consistently get those wind bombs, the wind bomb up to stasis and the wind bomb here, I think that's worth doing. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm liking that. Though it is weird to see old man here. It's weird to see Jason here. The only thing is we have to be a little bit more careful about where we land. Because we are a little bit higher. So we definitely don't want to like fall into the... too high. That's the only downside right there, is I'm not used to the visual cues of where I'm at. That's okay, we'll get another shot there. Oh, come on. There we go. Completely over. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just need to make sure I have it. Deploy that quite fast enough.
It's a new calamity gun.
Still a 3-minute save over our average. Pretty good for a second attempt at this. Especially trying 3 new tricks. Oh, Jesus. What happened there? No. Thank you. Link is stuck here. Link lives here now. Excuse me. I am just a little too slow, so then I'm getting here at night, and I ran into issues with. Ooh, we do not need to go a little bit more over here. I'm too far over. You're in the wrong spot. I was having issues getting sniped by style bokoblins. And right here, we're gonna have issues with the. Oh Jesus, there's two here? Oh, this is not good. Yeah, that was... I just went a little too far to the right there. Didn't realize there was a second Guardian. That could have ended badly. Yeah, I would like to get a little bit faster because dealing with, like, frickin' keys. The Guardians are there no matter what. The keys. Where's my spot? Here it is. This is not my spot. Nope. Great. Great. Where's my load? Plateau. Okay, cool. Weird save, but okay. That's what this practice is for. So now we know what we need to practice for plateau. Let's get to CAC. Okay. Let's not get sniped by Guardians again. That would be fantastic. Oh, it's foggy. Very foggy. This is where I want to go. I'm good. Still, the goblins are the worst. Where's my spot? I have like one spot that like has, here it is. I was like, there's one spot that I can get like a good angle. It feels good. Didn't kill myself with the treasure chest. And... One, two, three, 2 carrots. Oh, this is not the one we want. We want this one. No, that's okay. We can eat one of the carrots. Wood. I can make it right. Nope. I really should. I should have saved while I was there. Let's try that again. That's not what I wanted. Try that again. It's like if I can get right here, I can climb the rest of the way up, but where do I have a load? We have a load right here. Let's try that again. That's what we're here for. We are cool. Sounds good, man. You're good. I'll make a hard save when we get to that tree. That way if we need to try this again, we can. That's fine, because we're right here. Of course, like now. Okay, we get this. And maybe we'll try to do like one iteration of the glitch. Well, I mean, you know what? We're gonna have to practice getting into Korok Forest. We've had issues with that too. Oh no! Today's a practice day. Today is a practice day. Today is a practice day. That's what I keep telling myself. Today is a practice day, and that's okay. Oh, now I went too far to the right. One of these days we'll get it just right. I'll have to drop that later. Perfect. And that's not ideal, but nope. Okay. Do do do. Excuse me. Ooh, I didn't see how low Matt was with the stream boss. Remember, if you overtake stream boss, you get 1,000 channel points. Mike, you still have to do your channel points. They're still here. So every time you subscribe or resubscribe or gift a sub, so it's the little thing up above, or it's Matt with a picture of us, with a picture of us from the thing. So anytime you do bits or you subscribe or gift a sub or resubscribe, points get taken off. So like they're the stream boss. If you're the reigning stream boss, you get 100 points a day. If you become the stream boss, you get 1,000 points for the game list. I started doing it because Jason had it, and I thought it was cute. And incentivize people to donate, subscribe. I think donations also count. Yeah, it's the little thing up above. I think if I point this way? No, this way. But some people like to see that they're the stream boss, that they're it's the hype. I think it's officially called hype boss. But they get to their profile picture and their HP, their hit points, and every time you donate. But I figured, you know, in order to get on that, you have to like subscribe or otherwise spend money on the channel. So if you're doing that, then like there's bonus game points for that. This run is cursed. So it's just another way to engage viewers and encourage. Oh, the tire shop. I feel you there, Matt. We spent so much on our cars last month. Between my car needing fixed and Mike's car needing fixed. So much money was spent on the cars. Oh, I'm getting a call. I don't know who it is. Okay. Sorry. Always like to keep an eye on my phone when the kids are at school. Yeah, I don't know who that is. That is not what I wanted to do. Hit the wrong button there. This is going. This is why we practice. This is why we practice, right? This is why we practice. Ugh. But my brain is tired. Oh gosh. Okay. Maybe the other side would be better? Starting to wonder. Yeah, if I want to go, like, go there and about there. I think if I go straight from here, turn a little bit. No, we are not at a good angle now. We're not going nearly fast enough. Yeah, I didn't think so. This is the hardest part, I think, from not the hardest part. This is not the hardest part. Okay. This is a tricky part. Is getting into Korok Forest. So there's kind of a specific path you have to take so that you don't trigger the fog. Link, no. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's just fall all the way down. Great job. I think we're too far left. Oh, we'll see. Way too far. Oh, oh no! I almost had it! I dropped it. Lost a fairy. I have to reload. Oh, that's interesting. Not gonna lie, that is really interesting. Because I've gotten caught in the fog, like, way further in, and it's kicked me back. Yay, you made it before you finished. I did. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'll be on for, like, another hour. We're trying to de-rust AKM. AKM's a little rough right now. We're having some troubles getting into Korok Forest. We solved some problems on Plat, though. Like we tried a couple things on Plat. But now it's Korok Forest that's giving us issues. As it had been. How about I'm over for lunch? And a mooch around town. Fun. Do you have anything good for lunch? Hope Mama Tyler's okay. Doing well. Peppercorn beef risotto. Ooh. Sounds yummy, Tyler. Alright. We made it. Oh my gosh, my nose is itchy. Okay. Need the shield. She also made some cheese twists. Spur of the moment. Oh, that sounds delicious. Man. Party at Tyler's when? I think they use it. What is a cheese twist? I feel like we're Americans. We gotta have something that's similar. Stop looking at it. I'm trying, Ball. It's very difficult. How you doing? We got all of that. We are way past that. Okay. We do the safety save here. Puff pastry and cheese. Yeah, I'm sure we got something that's similar to that. And you bake it so it's all crispy and flaky. That sounds delicious. I'm sure we have something very similar. Pretty decent. Could use a weekend again. Same. I could also use another weekend. That'd be fantastic. But I'm doing okay. I'm tired. But that is partially due to my broken thyroid. So, and a doctor that doesn't take anything seriously. But first day of my 2 weeks off. Be cozy and festive. That's nice. 2 weeks? Holy shit. I need your job. You gotta move to Europe. Axe. No, no, that quits. Drop. Traveler's bow and Frenic bow. Yeah, I know we need to shoot down to 1. Yeah, my doctor is incompetent. So So I'm gonna be looking for a new one. One arrow, perfect. Hotline, force roller shield. We don't want on. Okay. 2. 2. 2. 2. Perfect. We have to, yeah, we have different sizes. Doctors in Europe are just as crap in the US, don't care that much. In the UK, yeah. Docs here are pretty decent unless you need something like psychotherapeutic, and then you wait for like half a year. Yeah, that would suck. But no, like, I don't know how much either one of you poke around on my Discord, but I had some blood work done which showed that my thyroid TSH level is elevated, as well as my cholesterol. It's all slightly elevated. So my doctor was just like, okay, it's elevated. I think we should like increase your dosage. And I said, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then like retest my blood work in 6 weeks. So I said, yeah, that sounds fine. And then like 3 hours later, they messaged me and they're like, what dose are you on? Doctor, my dose has been the same for like 8 years. And for 2 of these years, your office has been prescribing it. It is in my chart. Did you read my chart? Did you even look at my chart? My chart says my dosage. That your office has, like... What? So, I send back my dosage. For reference, I take like a full pill 6 days a week and then half a pill 1 day a week. I don't know. I don't question it. It's what it is. So they're like, well, how about you just take a full pill every day? Like, how does that sound? Welcome back to my rant. What do you mean, how does that sound? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. The shit thing about 99% of doctors, of course, they only treat, don't cure. How much difference is there? I don't know. So I'm like, I guess that's fine. But curing doesn't bring money. I think my issue with this, though. I think what is happening is I don't see an endocrinologist for my thyroid anymore. Back when I was pregnant, I was seeing an endocrinologist. For a couple years after I had Finn, I was seeing an endocrinologist. But once my labs were stable for a couple of years, they're like, you don't need to see an endocrinologist. You can just go to your general practitioner and they will check your blood work and get your script. Which, okay, fine. That's fine. That works. Because, like, obviously my endo wasn't doing anything about the fact that, like, my numbers were normal, but I was still feeling like shit. Still feel like shit. Hasn't been resolved in damn near a decade. Still can't lose weight. Hasn't been resolved in damn near a decade. So, like, but I gave up trying to find a doctor. I've been through so many endocrinologists, it's not even funny. So I gave up on that front. I was like, okay, as long as I'm getting like the bare minimum, I was happy with it. But I think, so I've been seeing a general practitioner for my thyroid issue for a couple of years. I've been with this practice for like 2.5 years at this point. So I think the problem is, like, my GP doesn't know enough about thyroid issues to know how to dose when things are not within the normal range. They are competent enough to see, oh, look, your numbers are within normal range, which, don't get me started on how bullshit that is. Yeah, I'm going to get a different doctor. I'm going to look for a new doctor, because instead of being like, hey, like, you're like no longer within range and I don't feel comfortable. Like, I don't know what dosage to do. I suggest you see an endocrinologist to get this rectified, and then, you know, have them send us the updates and stuff. I'd rather them say that instead of, does that sound good to you? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Like, I'd rather than be like, oh, I'm not competent enough to, like, I don't feel confident enough to, like, I don't feel confident enough to know how to handle this now that you are no longer stable. I'd rather that. Say that. Instead of asking me if the dosage is good. I don't freaking know. So I'm going to be finding another doctor. Sad part is that a doctor will never admit it. Yeah. No, they'd rather just ask the patient if the increased dosage is good. Like, because now I'm going to leave a nasty review. I'm going to leave the practice and leave a bad review. Nightshade. Oh, princess, that's right. Nightshade is the check item. Let's try that again. A lot of treat and street and modern medicine. Yeah. Which is why, like, I gave up trying to find a decent doctor. Why I was just like, okay, at least I'm stable and I don't have as bad of symptoms as I could be. But now I'm thinking about, like, paying out of pocket and going to see, like, a more holistic, like, medical professional, but they don't accept insurance. But at least from what my research has shown me, people have had success in having, you know, the doctors there actually take their symptoms seriously. And not, you know, my doctor keeps saying, oh, just, like, you need to exercise and watch your diet to lose weight. Bitch, I told you how much I exercise and how little I eat per your recommendations. So I don't think we... No. Try that again. That was a little late there. Idea instead of MD. Yeah, that's what it is. But like the one that's near me that has really good reviews, they don't accept insurance. Oops. Is the problem. So I'm probably going to be going that route. Yeah. Because all the insurance companies don't want to pay for things that aren't like regular. I don't know. It's just insurance companies fight it. So I don't blame them for not wanting to. I don't blame them. No. Too late with that last one. So it's just annoying, and like I said, I'm finding a new doctor because I'm just like, I will deal with a doctor who's just like, your labs look normal, so I will prescribe you the medication you need so that your body works. Because it's not working optimally, but at least it works. We're hitting that a little too late. But for them to just be like, oh, does this dose sound good? I that's just enough for me to be like, okay, you have no idea what you're talking about, and you won't admit that you have no idea what you're talking about. Perfect. I need to pick up the fairy. Yeah, so there are some things that I will, like... I will, like, accept because I'm just like, I've tried and I haven't found better. But that's just flat out incompetence to me. So I will be finding a new doctor and... Nope. Materials for one okay. Oh. Thanks, Lux. Need luck. We haven't done this in a hot minute. Up. Up. Equip. Drop. Drop. Breaking the tree branch. Drop. And we want to roast a single carrot. Okay. Then we pick up the nightshade. And we pick up the carrots. Perfect. Alright. Two. Pause. Drop. Pick up one. Alright, this is going pretty good. Alright. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Hold. Hook. Cool. Now we need to pick up the Phrenic Bow. Nope. Should be on the bow. Okay. Does that eat the arrow slot? No, that's not right. Eat. I don't think that was right though. Equip the axe. Pick up the roasted carrot. I don't think I ate the right thing, but we'll see. This is practice. We saved. We're picking up the pot lid. Pick up the pot lid and the Forest Dweller shield. Pause. Remove, unequip the pot lid. We're dropping the Phrenic Bow. Unequipping the axe. Use the fairy. And eat. And we're loading the hard save. Loading the hard save and then saving. Sorry, we gotta verbalize all of this. Reload the hard save, save. I gotta save. We need to save. Now this is the saving part. Now we're dropping the Phrenic Bow. Pause, pause. Key items. Row 1, column 1. Neat. Unpause, pause. Key items row 1, column 1. Nope. Oh, okay. Eat. Unpause. Pick up the Phrenic Bow. Pause. Unequip axe. Equip the Forest Dweller shield. Use the fairy. And eat all meals. Everything looks okay. I feel like I ate the wrong thing before, but it's been a while since I've done this, so I don't remember all of the minute details. We are loading the hard save. We're going to shoot an arrow, and then we're going to save. Now, make sure we shoot the arrow outside, Because what have we done? We've blown ourselves up. All right.
I got 2 subscribers. Got 2 subscribers. Someone's a star.
Lorenzo, thank you for gifting a sub to Norlore. Appreciate it. Lorenzo, where would you like your points to go? Wind Waker. Okay. Remind me, we will do it as soon as we finish this corruption. We're almost done with it. Drop the 2 Phrenic Bows. Both wild greens. Yeah, we've got a couple more of these, so we will do it then. Eat the roasted carrots. Reload hard save. No, you're fine, you're fine. Ow. Okay. Pause. Drop the axe. Drop the bow. Eat empty wild field greens. Now load hard save. And we're going to eat the toasted shroom. Eat the empty wild field greens. And we're gonna sell the meal. And then we continue with the routes. Perfect. That actually went pretty smooth. We did not have to reset. We did not have to reset the glitch, which was great. We didn't quite get the breaking of the slots the first try, but like honestly that's okay. That's a frame perfect. You can do just right.
Okay, that was a 10 out of 10.
I love it so much. All right, so we had a option was given to unredeemed, but gift sub, and we're putting it towards you are stream boss now. Let's see. Yeah, you're stream boss, which means you get an extra redemption. There you go. Oh, and Mike resubbed earlier too. Put extra on Stardew. Okay. Grumpy person today in chat. Only one grumpy person. And why didn't anyone tell me that the background music stopped again? Alright, so that is 500 points that goes to Stardew. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright, cool. Trying to be considerate. Didn't notice because I was angry lurking. Fair. Fair. Appreciate a good angry lurk. We can bump up the background. Okay. Cool. Now we gotta get to the view counts. Yeah. Whether you grumpy lurking or happy lurking, you're still lurking and it's still a view. Cthulhu is losing. Yeah. Spend that money soon. Stardew's been in the lead for quite a bit of time. Yeah, that hasn't changed anything. Wind Waker's not terribly far behind. And there's still plenty of time. We still have a lot of time before Trails is over. So we got lots of time. Taking the horse for a walk. Be back. Sounds good. We're getting ready to wrap up now anyway, or in a little bit. There's still so much. Yeah, not if I can do something. That's true. That's true. Mike's also sitting on a ton of points. But I think he's waiting. But I will do a countdown stream before we make the final choice. He's gonna go. I think he just he goes against everyone because he likes to be contrary. Only have 4,000 left. Yeah, you put a lot, and a lot of people were like, "Where the hell did Cthulhu come from?" Everyone's like, "How did?" I think he forgot. Should be a cat for 29,000. It's got a lot. That's a lot of channel points. He's been hoarding his points too. Like, hold on. Since we're stopped anyway, and we're not doing a real run. Let's see. I need to get my pivot table going. Let's sort. Yeah, let's see. And then sort. Okay. Matt has used 88,000 points. On my donation to Katie's business account. It's gonna be angry lurking. Let's see. Matt has put in 88,200 channel points. Let's see. Where's Kristen? Kristen has put in 32,000 points. 2,000 points per dollar. Yeah. Listen, I'm expensive. No, Mike's not gonna do. Yeah. Let's see. Lorenzo's put 27,000. So Lorenzo has, but Lorenzo was silly and got rid of his old account, which had the most points on it. So Lorenzo's put in quite a bit for Osnoral Gaming being new. And Lorenzo still has 18,000. So being a subscriber definitely helps a little bit. So expensive, and yet I can't bribe you. Listen. Now, to be fair, I do have I do have a ton of channel points that I don't have attributed to anyone back from before I started tracking who was redeeming what. I'm pretty pretty sure Kristen's the only one that's been putting for SM64. You did. You're right, Paul. I did get beard cam yesterday. I'm very good at peer pressure. So Kristen's probably spent a little bit more channel points. Like I have like 9,800 channel points that I don't know who redeemed them, because that was before I started tracking and before but like it was too far back for me to see it in the redeem. Not peer pressure. Okay, that's fair. See, everyone, Paul's my friend. I have friends. So yeah, I think I have 7,800 worth of Wind Waker points that I don't know who put those in for. I'm 99% sure that the two SM64, now those points are in the channel points. They're counted in the game list. I just don't know who did them. If that makes sense. Like they are accounted for, they are on them. They're accounted for the game list. I just don't know who did them. We do have, let's see, do we have any subspirations coming up? No, not until December. We do have some that are going to be going. So yeah, we have like 9,800 that I don't know who redeemed them. They are accounted for. I just don't know who they were. That's all. But everything is accounted for minus the subspirations. Which we will spin the wheel for in November. So oh, I was like, what is that in my ruby? Ruby fell. Poor Ruby. So, but we do have a couple coming up on December that will be, if I'm being okay with everything being chaos is kind of okay. Yeah. I love the little bit of chaos. This is like fun chaos. This is fun chaos. This is fun chaos. And that's why I made sure that like channel points still had a decent account for. I don't want people to feel pressured like they have to spend money, but this is all for fun, and this helps me keep my business in the green. So. Okay. I'm trying to think, like, do we keep going from here? Cast cure. Ooh, we should have a cure. I always feel pressure to spend money. I mean, listen, that's on you. Alright, we took care of that. Should we have like a little cure? I feel like we should have like a Katie rip. I know. One of these days, I will find a way to do Fire Flute. Or revive. 5 command. Maybe. Yeah. And listen, Ball. Fire's expensive. I would say yes. Because you should have a girlfriend by now, Ball. You should have a girlfriend by now. I'm trying to decide, do we keep going? Or do we... Listen. Be a little less picky. Problem solved. I'm trying to decide, do we keep going or do we just like fuck around for 20 minutes? I know what we're gonna do. Okay, I say we did pretty well today with getting back into AKM. I hear the dog barking. I think he needs to go outside. One major non-negotiable item. Okay, okay. I'm listening. I say we didn't do this when I finished Echoes of Wisdom. Let's do the Echoes of Wisdom Echo tier list. I think I have that link saved somewhere. But I think this was a good first thing back to AKN. So let's do that. Because like if I only have like 20 minutes left. So I don't want to like get into Ganon right now. But we never did the Echoes tier list. And I know I have it somewhere. But I think that was like a good getting back to AKM. I'm happy. Like Plateau got better right away after 2 attempts. We got through the glitch with no issues. Yeah, we can save. I'm listening to see if Macbeth needs to go back out. I can see my camera's little. Also, I need to fix my light. It's not connecting to my app, and I don't like that color. Anyway. Still don't know who Kilton is. We didn't get to Kilton today. We don't know Kilton. What is... okay. Did I find it? Okay, perfect. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to let the dog out, and then we'll do this tier list. We are back. We are back. Now. Oh, perfect. I'm just getting it resized. Okay. Awesome. All right. Are we ready? Let's change the title. Alright, we're gonna change the title. Change the game. Alright, I think we're all ready. I am now... I've gotten all the echoes. We got through the game. We really enjoyed it. Do I not have a clip? Do I not have a highlight? I took my highlight button off. Oh, that's what I want. I want a stream recorder. Okay. So I know. Because, I don't know. Maybe I'll put this on YouTube. Like, actually as a video. Anyway, alright. Here we are. I know everyone's been wondering, Katie, what's your favorite echoes? Let's talk about this. Let's start at the bottom. This little BMOS. I never used him. I don't know him. Didn't find him super compelling. Got him super late too. This was one of the ones I was missing at first. So I'm gonna put this in D tier. Now, Platboom, S tier. Used him all the freaking time once I had him. Got you super high, crushed things. Great. Loved him. Loved him. He was one of the best. Green Orb. Again, some of these I never used. I never utilized. They're kind of unpredictable. They were a pain to fight. They're going F tier. Did not like them. Snowman. Again, I didn't really use him. Didn't really like him. A pain to fight. We're also going to put F tier. Stone guy. I don't even remember when I got him. I don't know. He seems kind of one use. We're gonna go F tier. Little Talus. Man, like, a lot of these I just didn't really use. Like, I feel like he probably could have been good, but I didn't use him, and I didn't really need to. So we're gonna put him in D tier. Same with this dude. Probably could be useful, but I didn't really use him. Same with this. I probably could have utilized that more. I didn't. I didn't shut the door all the way because now we have Chaos Cat. What are you doing? That's fine. You can sit in front of the TV now. No. We're not going behind the Mio. Not behind the monitor. Oh my god. I didn't shut the door all the way after I came back down. Hi. What are you doing? Mio. You can't go behind the monitor. You can't do it. You're not allowed. Straight to jail. You knocked my cover off my keyboard. Okay. Hey, Chaos Cat. Alright. This guy. Again, I feel like he could have been no bites. No bites. Meow. Hi. Meow. Thank you. Okay. Ow! Excuse me. What are we doing? Again, I'm gonna have to go D. Like, it could have been useful. Ow! Excuse me. Destroy my seat. But I didn't use him. This guy, I don't even know what he is. Don't even know. I feel like these two could have been useful, but like, when? That's how I feel like most of them are. Could have been useful. This guy's gonna go F because he could have been useful, but wasn't. Try to use him. Didn't work out very well. Same with that. Poe, F tier. I thought for sure that the Poe was going to be great. Try to use it once. It failed. Failed. F. That's a cute one. But not super helpful. I'm going to have to put you upstairs, aren't I? I'm hoping I can survive until Macbeth comes back in. Because she got to go back upstairs. Too much chaos. Probably could have utilized the Tektites a little bit more, but didn't. Like, Scorpions could have been... Excuse you, what are you doing? Scorpions could have been good, but like, again, just... See, that's the problem, is like, there's so many of these that like, had the potential. Now, the Spooters... This one wasn't useful. Is it this one or this one? This one, A. We utilized him a lot. That one, annoying. This dude, we're gonna put B. I liked him. He was helpful to kind of like get around places. A little hard to control. Not my favorite mechanic. Bomb guy, C. Kind of useful. Kind of liked him. Mio, you're about to step on... Mio. About to step on my computer and turn everything off. Chaos today, man. Okay. This, again, didn't utilize. Didn't use. Like, that's what most of these are. We didn't use them. Didn't use him. That one was okay. He was kind of helpful sometimes. Shark. We're going to put Shark in the B tier. Helpful sometimes, great. Otherwise, like, you could have been better. Could have been better. Bomb, A. Really useful to have underwater. B. Kind of useful. Liked him. Useful for what it was. This dude, don't even remember. Don't even remember. Didn't utilize. Pain in the ass. Mio's knocking stuff down off my wall now. Big poster has fallen. Gwaze. Like, I didn't use any of these. So not helpful. I got this one, like, super late. And, like, the keys also going in F tier. Thought they would be helpful. Thought they would be great. No. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass to fight, and their echoes were useless. The mole is going in F tier. Don't, because I'm still salty about that one heart piece. Same with the slugs, they just like, no. Yep, that was me. Oh, she's knocking stuff down. Like, all of these just like, they're not useful. Not useful. Now, the whiz robes. Let's see. We use the fire one quite a bit. We're going to put A tier. The whiz robes really did help in quite a few places. I liked the whiz robes. Glad they were on my side. Definitely would have been helpful. Again, some of these were just absolutely useless. Now, the ball and chain guy, I'm going to put in C tier. B tier. He could be really useful. I did not utilize him a whole lot. Mio. Get down. I didn't utilize him as much as I probably should have. I think he would have been a lot more useful. That's why he's going in B tier. I didn't find a whole lot of places to use him after I got him. BMOS, again, D tier, could have been helpful. Now, these guys, super helpful. We're going to put all of them in the A tier. Because as you, like, you just utilize the best one you have. Mio. She's mad. We're going to go put her upstairs because she's knocking everything down. So we will be right back. No. Mio, stop it. No. No. Ugh. That's my fault for not shutting the door all the way when I came down after letting Macbeth back out. Okay. The Lizalfos. I'm going to put in C tier. They were okay. Could be helpful. Didn't really utilize them. Lionel, S tier. That dude came in clutch so many times for me. Thank you, Savage. I may have died because of it, but super happy with it. Super happy with Lionel. The Moblins, we're gonna put in B tier. Like, if you have them, they could be really good. Oh no, we don't have the sound alerts on this one. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I don't have the sound alerts. There we go. Oh, I may also need to add the sound alerts too. I think that's a separate I don't use this scene very often, so I forgot. There we go. There it is. All right. Should be there now. It's there now. It's there now. Can I replay it? Nope. Sound alerts.
Okay, that was a 10 out of 10.
There it is. Lionel, 10 out of 10. Again, I didn't really get this guy. This guy was super helpful. Like, we're going to put these ones in the A tier because I used these a lot before I got some other better ones. Same with these ones. Like, they were okay. This dude, no. Now, the little Zols, the little ones, these were kind of helpful. Kind of helpful sometimes. So we're going to put them in the B tier. This dude, not helpful. Not helpful at all. He was just there. Annoying. And now Macbeth is back. We should, in theory, have no more distractions. Alright. Pillar. We're going to put it in C tier. It was helpful when it was helpful. Didn't need it outside of that. Fireworks, never used. Got them so super late. Molehill, annoying. Didn't use it. Didn't use that. The cloud was okay. It was helpful some places. Now, the tile, S tier. 10 out of 10. Really helpful. Loved it. Super helpful. Need I say more? The tile made doing things so much easier. Yes, S tier for the tile. Now, wind, annoying. Trampoline, I thought would be better. Did not like it. Did not utilize it. This, no, not helpful. The statues were cute. It was a cute puzzle. We'll put them in C. The water was like helpful, but I didn't really... We're going to put it at C. It was helpful for the very specific things, but I hated utilizing it. Carrot, being able to summon a Pono all the time, A. Great. Tier. Again with the bear, cute. The roasts, cute, but like not super helpful. Now, if you're a speedrunner, sign super helpful. Don't need the sign if you're not a speedrunner. Snowball, I thought I would utilize, didn't. Ice block, again, useful when you needed it. I'll let you two figure it out. Lava rock, again, like this was useful when you needed it. Rock, useful when you needed it. They're not excellent. You know, they just like, they're there. They're good when you need them. The pots, again, when I didn't really utilize these. The crate was okay. The tree, I don't think I utilized that really either. Now, I think before we get to what we know, the stool, A tier, super helpful. We use the stool a lot. All right. It got you where you needed to go. However, I think everyone knows how I feel about the last three. Right? Bed, S tier. You get it right away. You can use it to climb everything, and it only costs 1 slot. So by the end of the game, you can make so many beds. Bed was S tier. Tier. There's so many ways to spell it. So many iterations. Now, the second bed, we're gonna put in C tier. You don't really need it. Alright, yeah, it refills your hearts a little bit faster than the other one, but it costs more slots. Not necessary. I'd rather just wait there a couple of extra seconds. But then Zelda's bed. Zelda's bed S tier, man. You refill your heart so fast. So, there we go. Here we are. Here's the tier ranking. I think, like, most of them were useless. I get why they were echoes. I didn't really utilize them. Or if I tried to utilize them and they didn't work very well. So, could I have used the birds to fly around more? Yeah, maybe. But they're unpredictable. I'd rather, like, utilize the bed and pop boom. So, like, most of these are just things that you encounter that you could make an echo of. But I didn't really find them useful or helpful in the game. Same with the D tier. Like, the BMOs might have been helpful. But most of these things were just annoying. I didn't want to have to deal with them. The stuff in C were, like, helpful in their respective areas. The Lizalfos, like, they weren't great. They weren't bad, though. B tier were things I utilized quite frequently and were helpful, but could have been better. Like, Shark was pretty good. But A tier, man. Spooter, super helpful in dungeons. Bomb Dude, super helpful. And then the Wizrobes, super helpful. I think green could probably go B tier. But, like, the Dark Nuts, super helpful. I utilized them a lot before I got the Lionel. Because they were super tanky. They did a lot of damage. You can, like, summon them real fast. Same with the Bokos. I utilized them until I got better stuff. But they were really helpful. Especially, like, the Bokos, like, at the beginning. Because they do a lot of damage. But we all know my S tier. Man. Bed only run when. Like, I think... How much could we get done in that game with a bed? So, Bed, Lionel, best boy. Henry the Lionel, fantastic. Loved it. So glad I got him. Again, Bed super OP. The tile, flying tile, so great. So great. Little unwieldy, but super helpful, super great. Zelda's Bed, looking really cute. Refills your hearts real fast. Great when you just needed to take a quick break. And then Platboom. I use Platboom to get all the high places. So, like, I think there's, like, if you wanted to do like a limited echo run, you could get away with very few echoes. If you got Platboom, Lionel, Flying Tile, Bed, Spooter, and maybe one of the Wizrobes, you can get through like 90% of the game easy. You need to get at least one thing to fight the Lionel, but once you got the Lionel, that's all you really need. So like you can get through this game with very few echoes. Minus obviously like you need the statues for certain dungeons, you know, or for that one dungeon. Same with the, I think you needed the not the pyre, what's it called? The little torch though. So that's my tier ranking. Most of them are not good. Most of them are not good, or I never utilized them. So I think you can get through this game with like less than 10 echoes. I think I can download image. Perfect. Nah. Let's view the community ranking real quick. Oh. What? What? I mean, I can maybe see like a lot of hot takes. I have a lot of hot takes. This one though? Ooh. Water block is S tier? That's so niche though. I would not put water block as S tier. I disagree. The most upgraded Dark Nut, I could see an argument for that. Obviously, we all agree on the tile. I guess I could see like Bed A tier. I don't agree. I could see it. Lionel, I can see A tier. He could be a little bit hard to utilize. He's kind of big. So I can see it being A tier. Some of this I agree with. The Spooter is... Yeah, Spooter was super helpful. Wizrobes, I guess I could see them B tier. But the orb, I don't see the orb as B tier. I got a lot of hot takes. I mostly agree with all of this stuff. Like, most of this is just not helpful. This is very specific and niche. Alright, let's look at this person's. Okay, we agree. Okay. Oh, they changed it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why Lionel wouldn't be A tier. Lionel's so good. OP. Lionel. Platboom. I could see the Cloud as being OP. I slightly disagree, but I could see it. Always useful. I don't find the water block always useful. I can't pull a water block when I'm like in Hyrule Field. That's not going to do anything for me. I would put it in useful, not always useful. I could see this being useful. Always useful. I agree there. Useful. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with, like, some of these I don't agree with. Because, like, I didn't use half of these. Didn't feel the need. Didn't feel the need. Occasionally useful. Yeah. But like, I never used the piranha flower. I never used that. The keys I barely used because I felt like they were not very good. There were quite a few niche uses. Lots of niche uses. Okay. I kind of agree with this person. Alright, let's look at this dude. Oh. Oh. Sir. Who? I'm sorry. Who puts the bed as D tier? That is a hard disagree, my dude. Bed as D tier? What? Nah. Nah. Oh, no. I disagree. But they put water block as A tier? Like, I'm sorry. How is, like, a Gwei more useful than a bed? Nah. No. Don't agree with this one. Nope. Alright. We got use all the time, useful, usable, niche, almost never used, useless, clone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I use those all the time. I did not use this like at all. I did not use some of these at all. Lionel used all the time once I got him. Plat Boom all the time. Zelda's bed all the time. Regular bed all the time. We had some useful stuff. I never used this. Yeah, I want to see what game these people are playing. I use that pretty often. Some of these dudes I used, yeah. We have a lot of niche cases. The Poe I never used and never found a use for it. Yeah, I don't... So people got some hot takes here. Some hot takes. But... Alright, well that's going to do it for me. I need to get going because I've got an appointment to get to. But I hope you enjoyed it. We're getting back into all Kilton Medals. It honestly went better than I thought it was going to. So, it went better. Plateau came together relatively nicely. We got to work on Korok Forest, but like the glitch went pretty well. So yeah. I think that is it. So yeah. I will be back Wednesday at noon for Trails in the Sky. Yeah, and then Saturday at 10 a.m. for more all Kilton Medals. So with that, let's see, can we find someone to raid? Let's go. Is there anyone I'm following that's playing? Alright, let's see who I'm following. Who's on? Let's see. Orchrist is doing MM. I might just end it because I really need to get going. Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna send everyone to Orchrist. Orchrist is doing some Majora's Mask. We all Zelda friends here. I don't know. That's Twilight Princess. How did I switch? Every practice I did. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna send everyone to Orchrist. Orchrist is doing Twilight Princess, which is my second favorite Zelda game. But yeah, I will see everyone on Wednesday. If not, I hope you have a great rest of your week. And I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye.